I had a friend call me the other day and she asked me how I was, and I told her the truth. I spent the last few days being extremely depressed, suicidal thoughts. I just felt like I wanted to give up, didn't want to continue with life. And she went on to ask me, "Are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you?" But my response was, "No, I'm okay." See, the reason that I use the words that I'm okay here is because I am. For me, life is not about just embracing the happy moments, those moments that make you feel good, but embracing all my moments, embracing my depression and my sadness and my suicidal thought days. But to also understand that these are not who I am. These are things that my mind are picking up. These are lessons that are coming into my life in that form to teach me something else. See, what I like to do is I like to sit down in the theater of my own mind and pop some popcorn and just sit there and watch the stories, see what it's creating, and learn from it. But understand that I am not it. I am just picking it up. And at any moment, I have the choice to do what I want. But if I continue to attach myself only to feeling good, that I must feel a certain way, then what I do is I create a surplus of one emotion that ends up creating a surplus of another. See, when you try to feel only one emotion, you create a dam, and all the other emotions will keep on trying to break through that wall till eventually one day it will, and you'll feel like you're drowning. I know that because that's what I've gone through. Those days where I couldn't take my breath because I knew that because I felt that I needed to be something else for somebody else instead of being the whole beautiful thing that I am. So when I talk to people and they ask me, I tell them the truth. How are you feeling? I'm depressed. How are you feeling? I feel great. How are you feeling? Well, I let them know. But my feelings don't define who I am. My feelings are only teachers. They're lessons. They're things for me to learn from. So whenever you're feeling these kinds of emotions, you're feeling up, you're feeling down, whatever it is, just breathe, express, feel, don't repress, ask questions, learn, don't label or think that this is who you are. This is just what you're picking up. And just because you're picking it up doesn't mean that this is you. For example, just because you turn on a TV show doesn't mean you're that TV show. That's a frequency that you're picking up. Just because you turn on the radio and you hear a song, that does not mean that you're the artist. That's just a frequency that you're picking up. All you have to do is change your state. And when you do that, you change your frequency and the things that you pick up. And if you want to be depressed, be it. Don't try and push it away. Embrace it. And I'm not saying that this is the method for everyone. Some people, maybe there's medication that they need. Maybe not. All I can tell you is the way that I've gone through it, the way that I've learned. And hope that in some way, the lessons that I share can be used by other people. Because I learned that in life, we have so much in common. Every single one of us. We all feel these highs and we all feel these lows. And it's about time to share them. Because I don't want to just hear about what makes you happy. I want to know what makes you depressed. I want to know that makes you angry. I want to talk about the whole spectrum of emotions that you are. Because there in itself lies the answers to who we are. There in itself lies so many of the answers of what we can be. There in itself lies so much of the answers of you and me.